Juneteenth, obviously, a day of celebration of emancipation, when General Order 3, I believe, reached Galveston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, not because, and this is sort of the thing we're now learning, like, not, it wasn't like, oh, well, word just traveled super slow back then. Like, everyone's on horseback. Like, no, it's because fucking slave owners
Yeah, they weren't
Texas.
rushing to inform
Yeah. They were like,
what they
we're just,
considered their property.
yeah, exactly. We're going to sit on this information and not let our so-called property know, not let people know that they are actually free. So yeah, it was, and so a general had to basically come and be like, yeah, you gotta, this is over.
I gotta
It's
cut this
been,
shit out.
you
Yeah.
gotta cut this shit out. It's been 2 years now, 3 years, I believe. Um, So that's Juneteenth. Here we are. And a lot of corporations are trying to get hip to this new holiday. They don't really know how to play it, but they know they've got to sell something during it. So I want to ask everybody, which is the fake and which is the real Juneteenth flub? So this is about corporate woke washing, if you will.
That's the nastiest sounding term I ever heard in my life.
Woke
Woke
washing.
washing.
Woke
Ah!
washing.
That's bad.
It's the time I like. I don't love to hate on the word woke. I don't love to uphold the word woke, but I do like the word woke washing. That
You
that
like
comp
it?
like I think it's a good way to describe the way a lot of corporations. It's like greenwashing where they're like, 5% of our bottles are from plants. And this is like, we really care about the legacies of slavery. Now buy this car. Um so there's a few things that happened, and a lot of these are no longer searchable or findable because they were quickly discovered to be maybe tone deaf or a little bit tasteless.
They got woke lashed.
They got woke lashed, exactly. So I want to ask you, Mike, what of these, and everybody, which of these is fake and which of these is real? Here we go. A Juneteenth T-shirt for sale featuring a white model that says something like 1865 is my Independence Day.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. A video game company calling a black, red, and green nameplate Bonobo.
Oh no, that's not a good idea.
A Pan African Sara Lee pound cake. So different colors.
I see.
A Juneteenth ice cream flavor. And Juneteenth undies.
So we're saying only one of these is fake.
One of these is fake.
God, what a world we live in. Four of these are
T-shirt with a
real.
white model. This Bonobo nameplate, Pan African pound cake, Juneteenth ice cream, Juneteenth undies.
I'm gonna go with the one that I think um is impossible. So I'm gonna go with white model Juneteenth T-shirt. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
that one.
Okay, I want to see what the chat has to say about this. Let's see if people agree. Okay, we got pound cake, we got t-shirt. Matt Gates on a Ford Bronco says undies. Um
The undies I could see. I could actually see undies happening because black people do wear underwear. So I could see
Stop.
some company being like, "Hey, let's get some of that black dollar." You know,
Um, someone says Brandy Rubel says they saw ice cream in Walgreens today.
Walmart. I thought it was Walmart, but it
I
could be Walgreens as well.
Yes. Okay. Well, here we go. So you are correct about
Oh, thank God.
underwear.
Okay. Oh, okay. Underwear exists. Yep,
Peace,
I could see
love,
that.
Juneteenth. It exists.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's not.
Um,
Nobody wants that by their genitals. Nobody like. There's no holiday that people really want on their underwear.
no,
It's
no.
not like that's.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like Halloween. There's nothing I want really on my underwear. I don't want like,
Words. You don't want a
I don't want
political
words.
statement.
No, I don't
You
want
know.
any of that.
You wouldn't even want like your name on them. Like there just doesn't need to be letters spelling out anything really.
I rip off every tag
There
also
you
because
go.
that's uncomfortable as shit.
They scratch you up.
The ice cream, absolutely real.
Great
From
value. Great
swirl.
value indeed.
Now, can I just say this flavor sounds really good though? Swirled
Red
red
velvet.
velvet and cheesecake.
Sounds a little intense for me, but I imagine some people will probably enjoy it.
Like at least it wasn't chocolate. I don't know. Would that have been like more tone deaf?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Okay, there we
Yes, it
go.
would.
So there's it's a picture of two hands high fiving.
One of them is Captain Marvel, apparently.
Yes. Which one? The with
The
the
one with the
cabal?
star. The
I think
star.
that's the Juneteenth like official symbol. Is that not?
Really? I didn't get the memo that we had a symbol.
Yeah,
Didn't
well,
know.
better get up on it. Okay, so underwear is real, ice cream is real. The nameplate Bonobo is a real
Oh yeah.
thing. This is
Of
from the
course.
company, I think 343 that does Halo
Yeah.
something something, whatever that game is called. And it was like, oh hey, change your colors to red, black, and green, and we're
I
gonna
gotta
call
tell
it
you.
Bonobo.
I gotta tell you. That was the one I was least surprised by.
Really?
Absolutely. Because all of these games that are games as service, where you have to like they sell content, basically they have to have new content in their store
Right.
every day. Those people don't know things. They just make stuff and throw it up. Like I'm surprised it wasn't far worse.
Totally. Right. And they're like, yeah, we'll get $3 off of this. Just change your
Right.
colors, Nobody knows what a bonobo is. We do. We've seen Planet of the Apes, the reboot, and it was good.
It was good.
And let's see, the thing that you can't believe.
No.
The Juneteenth is my 1865
Ah, no,
Independence
that
Day.
hurts. That hurts
With
to
this
look
like
at.
very thin, like white blonde model. She's got her hands in her pockets, and she's
Oh
just
my
like, yes,
gosh.
Juneteenth is my 1865.
And also, look at how bad that Photoshop is. Like they just put a square image on the front of that shirt. Like they
Yeah.
didn't try to make it look real at all.
Yeah. That being said, bitchuationroom.com is where you can buy my shirts, and there is a random model. There was for a while wearing one of the shirts, and that was definitely a Photoshop job.
Yeah.
But the Sara Lee pound cake was
That's the fake
something that that was an invention by me.
I mean, that
There's
works though.
there's
I
no
mean,
pan.
look,
It does kind of work. Like I would eat that, and I would buy that.
I wouldn't buy it. I would, if somebody told me they were having it, I wouldn't go to their house. But I could see it being a viable product, is what I think I'm trying to say. I could see it existing.
First of all, Sara Lee pound cake is undefeated. I haven't had it in years, but it really is just like once you eat that, you're like, that's it. Got to have some berries with it. I could just imagine it being like red, green, and black. Very funny. But so these are the misses. Any last words, open mic? What could be like a hit? A not corporate hit, maybe. I don't know. Reparations.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great. Like like if they did reparations and they gave out red, black, and green bills, but they were still legal tender, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I'd be all right with that. That sounds great. Do it. The Fed.
Janet Yellen, is that her name at this point, right?
I can't keep track.
Come on, Janet. Do it. Red, black, and green dollar bills.
But make them count. Don't play us. Don't give us monopoly money.
No,
That's
exactly.
not
It's got to
nice.
be the full size. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuationroom. Do